Hey, happy Super Bowl Sunday. I had to wear my jersey to represent where I'm from, Connecticut, Patriots. And although the Patriots are not going to the Super Bowl, guess who is going to the Super Bowl? Our longtime quarterback, Tom Brady. Because why? Because he got it going on like that. Whether people want to believe it or not, it's all good. Anyways, so paying homage to New England Patriots. So today on Tracy's Truths, we'll be reading a portion of D4D. We already know what it is. We talked about at the beginning. D4D stands for dumb for dick. Not literally, but realistically. In the spirit of truth, like I tell my daughter. So today we'll be talking about the girl that's clueless. And then I'm going to go into a scenario from some males that I heard from in reference to things that they've heard about that women do that are like drastic and how it's not a good look and not the way to get a man, things of that nature. So, the clueless girl. Now, clueless. You remember the show Clueless? Okay. When I say gullible, it's like a dumb blonde moment. Because, I had a dumb blonde moment. I had a black girl tell me that one time. That was my ex-friend. Oh, I had a dumb blonde moment. What? Girl, get it together. Anyways, dumb blonde moment scenario. Okay, I didn't make up the saying, just thought it would be fitting so you could understand the extent to the blinders that the clueless girl wears. If the male counterpart she is dealing with says, the sky is blue, even though it's raining and overcast, and she sees it's not blue, she will challenge you merely because he said it was so. Period. End of the conversation. Don't get me wrong. He treats her like a queen in her eyes, meaning no verbal judo, no verbal disrespect, physical abuse. He helps with her bills, takes her out in public, takes her on vacations. Let's say she is the main chick, but naive when it comes to his flirtatious indiscretions, especially in public. Nobody wants to be embarrassed in public. I mean, if that's what you're doing on the low, that's fine, but in public, don't get it twisted. He has many female friends that come off as disrespectful in the eyes of her close friends, especially with the late night calls. But he plays the reverse psychology role on her by saying, Shannon, she's my best friend. She was my best friend before we even met. She been my best friend since childhood. And she was having issues with her man, so that's why she called. And behold, this may be true, but Shannon needs to respect their space and their relationship. Shannon's man issue should not interrupt another woman's sleep. Hello? Can somebody holler if they hear me? Then you see Shannon one day when you and your man are out, and she doesn't even apologize and makes it worse by thanking your man in front of you while they both share this little uncanny grin. It is always best to have a relationship built on trust. Yes, amen. However, when low-key disrespect is abound, trust will begin to be questioned. But if you put someone else's happiness and priorities over your own, they will overlook those boundaries. In this type of relationship, the female is she's in her own fantasy, where she thinks her man is always being faithful, always being honest with all his made-up fables and excuses for his every questionable move. A man does normally get bored or uninterested with this type of woman that just allows him to do whatever he wants to do, because men, they like challenges. And to play a game with someone who's less clueless, because otherwise he's just keeping you as a pawn. in his chess game. So he may be good to you, but don't be so caught up that you're not paying attention to his little indiscretions. So that's my thing on the clueless girl. What do y'all think? There's a lot of clueless girls out there that are in fantasy world. Like if he pays my bills, if he does this, if he does that, I'm good. But in the days of so many diseases and now COVID, like, yeah, we don't need to be in no fantasy world. We need to be right up front and personal. What's going on? Pay attention. Because even in COVID, I'm sure people be creeping and doing whatever they doing. So don't be clueless, girl. Love yourself more than you love him. All right. That's it for today. Have a fabulous Super Bowl Sunday and may Tampa Bay win.